Okay. Welcome everyone to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we are live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. And we are continuing our game of Icewind Dale. Should be starting Art of Winter tonight, but we have a couple of things to wrap up.
If I have to take another step, my
before
feet will
doing
fall
this,
off.
I went to the Arboretum and I gave this guy all the things. Found some seeds that you might be able to use. Yeah, I found some seeds. With these I can return some beauty to this place. I had almost given up on ever seeing life here. Thank you. If you come across other items, perhaps you can give these birds a new home. They will like their new home nicely. Their song shall serve to brighten the Arboretum. Another batch of XP. These squirrels look like they need a bigger place to live. The Arboretum will serve as a pleasant home for them. Thank you. Farewell. And he goes away. And that's it. Hey Bio Blizzard, how's it going? Yeah. So I did all that. I went back to town. Yeah, and good evening to Count Wolf and Akumu also. So I went back to town, and I wanted to. What's the first thing I did? Yeah, I wanted to shop, so I shopped, and when I entered the mage shop, he wanted to offer me to enchant my super crappy shield, my beetle shield, and he does a good job with it. You do have to wait another like 3 or 4 days. He doesn't say the number of days, so I had to rest a bunch of times. But we'll do that. But I also brought back the remains to the temple, and they gave me a crappy, well, not a crap, I didn't even check it, but it was a cape. And I know that Bass told me that that mission was supposed to give me a sword, so I was like, fuck, why do I not have the sword? Is it an alignment thing, maybe? I don't know. Because my druid is true neutral, and pale justice I think is for true neutral or paladin or something. So I looked it up. Yes, I looked it up, and it looks like that sword is right here, like close to this place. So I came back.
I'll take care of it.
And I even forgot some things here. Like in this thing, there's still some stuff, I think. Here. Yeah, look at that. Chain contingency.
If I have to take another step, my feet.
Let's pick up everything. I have a bunch of
On it.
space. I did a bit of cleaning up. I think this is the other thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's give the potions to you. She also has a potion bag. There was a potion here that was not identified.
Point me to a fight.
Whatever. Dispels magical effects on the drinker. Oil of null effect. Okay. We got these spells and we got these spells. You're the only one who can use it. Oh. It's a level 4. Level 4 spell. We do have courage, with similar to hope. You have also courage. Okay. You have way less. I'm gonna give them to you. Okay, what about this? Cacophene, level 7 summoning, so it's a summon on you. Incendiary Cloud, level 8. Okay, we're gonna wait for that. will kill only you. And evocation level 9. Chain contingency channels some of the magical energy of the wizard and releases it only under certain circumstances. The wizard chooses 3 spells that will be released. Oh, okay. It's a trap but with 3 spells. Okay. So it's all him. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Something amiss?
Okay.
How can I
We're
help?
good. Did we get some items? No, it was all spells and there's also this level 7. Arming friend and foe all no. Hey, I'm great.
Can I help? Here?
I'm super excited for tomorrow. I'll be starting Evo. I haven't played that game like seriously for a while. Since it came out. I rented it once. I thought it was pretty great. But then I moved on and I did try it like here and there a couple of minutes. I never really invested some time in it. So that's tomorrow. Yeah, we need to go back out. And I would have never known this. You need to come
I'll
back
take care
here.
of it.
I was done with Dorn's Deep. Hey Jack, how's it going? So now we have a bunch of Umber Hulk. There's also a couple of potions I have that protects against their confusion, but I have like 3 or 4 of them. I guess I could have bought some, but they're pretty weak.
Do you need immediately?
Something like that.
Me? Yes?
May the gods have mercy on you.
Oh.
Name your task immediately.
Okay.
Something amiss? Here?
Oh, does it say here?
If I have to take another step, my feet will fall off.
Ah, I saw yeah, this. Oh, I thought I would know that this might be the place where this is Dreden. It was Durdle, the name of the guy.
Can I help?
Okay, this
I'll
is
take
the
care of
corpse
it.
you need to check, and there is the best sword in the game is only a +4 sword.
Do you need me?
Really? I'm surprised. Oh my god, I'm not gonna read all this. I'm sure it's interesting. Immunity to Cloak of Fear, Horror, Dire Charm, Symbol of Hopelessness, and Mourn Well. Okay, it's pretty good. Everything that saps your energy. This game is really nice. Akumu King, do you know about Baldur's Gate? Because this is Baldur's Gate-ish. Thaco, +4, +7. So, oh my, okay, okay, I get it. It's essentially a +7 because most of them, more than half the creature we're fighting are evil creatures. So, yeah, not usable by evil characters, but usable by everybody else. Only requires 6 of strength. Who's gonna use that? It's a long sword, so it's gonna bet the paladin, of course. But the paladin is already information. Kit description. He's already immune to charm, fear, poison, and moral failure. So giving him that sword kind of defeats the purpose. He could use it, but it's not really a style. I guess it's gonna be this guy. It's gonna be the paladin. Dire charm. Yeah, it's essentially it transforms your character. So if you have a fighter, this he almost becomes a paladin after this. Oh, he's the only one. Okay, it is only the paladins. It is only for paladins. Okay. I guess it is. Oh, we have it. Because this was also a great sword. I guess this one is pretty crappy now. This is good versus salamanders. But salamanders are already evil, I guess. Are they? I think so. So this is kind of pointless. It's this one, right? Yeah. What about this one? More armor class and a chance to stun. Well, held for 1 turn, which is pretty great. And this is your typical flaming sword. So if I need a flame sword, I might use that. Okay. Anyway,
Here,
it's a great
name
sword.
your task.
Can't wait to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Immediately.
Oh, I can't wait to see what Baldur's Gate will look like. We don't even know what it'll be like. What's your take on it? Do you honestly think that a major AAA title will have this kind of interface? I'm pretty sure, and I said it before, it's gonna be first person. Maybe third person. But I'm betting they're going the Skyrim way. It would be weird for them not to do it. It's like movies. Movies do the thing, like right now it's big action superhero movies, so everybody's doing that. It doesn't necessarily work. That's
Immediately.
That's the theme these days. A couple of years ago was zombie movies. We had a bunch of horror movies that were like Saw, a bunch of Saw clones, a bunch of Ring clones. The Ring. All the games they made are third person. Oh, it's Larian, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. So it could be this. It could be this. Because if you look at Original Sin, I enjoyed Fallout 3. Yeah, I really like the first. My 2 favorite games of all time is System Shock 2 and Deus Ex, and those 2 games are first-person shooters. Not really shooters, but they could be. Some people could define them as shooters, and you could certainly play them as shooters if you want to. Now we've done that. I want to be sure to not forget anything. I went back here to the Arboretum. Now we're going back to Kuldahar.
Immediately.
We're going to bring back the remains, get our armor, and enter Art of Winter.
Immediately.
Okay. I believe I have something for you. A cursed paladin in Dorn's Deep recently asked me to bring his mortal remains to a temple of the Trinity for proper burial. I helped end this curse, but he wanted to ensure that he would find rest on consecrated ground. Yes, I can sense the truth of your words. I had heard the tales of a phantom Tormish paladin, but I thought they were only stories. If the legends are correct, you have done our church a great service. Torm, Tyr, and Ilmater are brothers of righteousness. we will enter this holy warrior's remain with pride. Please accept a gift on behalf of the Church of Ilmata. You have suffered long and hard in your quest to vanquish the evil that threatens us. If you are pure of heart, this will aid you in your struggle to come. Level up, and we have this cloak here, which I'm not sure what it does. We need to identify it. +1 wisdom. What exactly does wisdom do? I'm sure it would be for one of these two characters. 13. It must have been important for him. Wisdom is one of the stats that has the less importance. Hey Bass, how are you doing? I just got Pale Justice, and yes, it was related to the quest of the Paladin, but it's not like redeeming that quest. So I redeemed that quest, didn't get the sword, kind of pissed, looked online, the Pale Justice is like in... You know that, I don't know if you were there, but when you look at the map of the Artisan... Anyway, one of the map in the Deeper Dorn's Deep, you can see that you can enter some kind of... And I was wondering, and I asked you guys if you knew what it was. Nobody answers. I was okay, fuck it, it's nothing. But you have to go back there, and then Umber Alls bash the door out, and then you enter the door, and there's a paladin, a dead paladin, I guess, that's there, and then the sword is there. But how would you know? I just came out of Dorn's Deep. Dorn's Deep was done. So, yeah, you have to do that. That is kind of... I mean, it's almost a secret. You really have to know. It's not a secret, but if you just play the game, do the things, there's no real reason you would come back to that place. And you can look at the plaque near the houses, and I thought that one of them would say the name of the Durdle something. Ah, shit, really? It was in chat? God damn it. Yeah, I missed it. I thought I looked. Anyways. You can repeat yourself. If you see that I haven't catched it, please repeat yourself. So, this is done. Now we need to get back to that. Oh, did you know that you can enchant that crappy shield?
Something amiss?
You know that crappy shield? You can enchant it, and it's pretty good. It's like my third best shield? Second best shield? It's a pretty good shield. It's a +3 shield. I think it's just a +3 shields. But the shields I have are not necessarily +3, they have other advantages. Like this one is just only a +1, but +4 versus missiles, which I really like. But we're gonna replace this one. This one is really good. It's a +2, +1 versus missile, +15. And we might move these things around.
Do you need me?
Cause she'll end up with like -15 defense, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I know. They completely removed the guy. Yeah. But they could have left that there. It's not like it says his sword or anything. It's just a sword of another guy that happened to live there, I guess. Who just died. So the Rhino Beetle shield, +3. It's only a +3 shield. That means +4 defense.
Name your task.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's +4, +1 missile. So if I put it on her, because she's at the front, I want her to... Sometimes I know in Baldur's Gate you come into encounters with at least maybe 10, sometimes 15 people with arrows, and you have like the guy in front. They all target the first one they see, so they all see the same one pretty much at the same time. So it's all like, and even though you have a lot of defense, usually it's your front guy. The sheer number of arrows will just completely destroy you. So this is really nice, the +5, but putting this there, -14, still puts us at +5 versus missiles, and this is +7. So I think it's pretty good. This one might be not useful anymore. There's not that much arrows in this game, it seems. It's all undead and creatures. There's more humanoid stuff in because there's kobold, there's orcs, there's hobgoblins. They all use arrows a lot. The fucking kobolds. Is it the kobolds? Yeah, a bunch of kobolds with fire arrows that will destroy you, guy. So this is +3, +1 versus missile. 15 fire crushing, and this one ignores water, +3, and this is just +3. We have no missile defense on this guy. It's kind of weird. I just realized that, but I don't think she needs it really. Oh, that's not a big shield. That's just a medium shield. I think we're good with this configuration. -4 might seem -4, it's double the minus. Oh my god. Anyways, the idea is that I want, if this is too much, I'll move around the things. I just have to take this and put on somebody else, and boom, it's a little more. Oh, I have to do this. It's a little more balanced. What is this? Strength 19. Oh, I really want that on this guy though. Yep. Okay, we're gonna level up.
Yes?
Do I want more axes? What will it do? Grandmaster. Here we have extra half attack. 3 times. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, if you can get Grandmaster, you need to. It still says number 2 attacks. What?
Where they at?
Oh.
I'm for fight, yes?
She's using an axe. Oh no, this isn't Grandmaster. Whoops.
Yes?
Because she can't get Grandmaster. You know, I shouldn't have done that. I made that character a Dwarven Defender, but I think just a Dwarven Fighter would eventually be more powerful. That defense skill that I used it a little bit at the beginning, kind of, I don't really use it anymore. And this is the reason. This is one of the things it does. It blocks you from accessing this. It has other advantages. So the difference between... I'm gonna do this. Just give me a sec. Kit description. May use defense gains 1 use and all. No? 5% resistance to crushing, slashing, piercing, and missile damage every 5 level. Oh no, this is awesome. And more hit dice. Okay, there's other things than just the defense instead. Restricted to door, that's fine. May not exceed eye mastery. 4 slots, yes. In axes and warhammer, so you kind of have to specialize in axes and warhammer. You don't have to, but this is where it's at. But you can specialize in... Well, you can't go more than specialize in any other weapon. Which was fine by me. I wanted to focus on... I chose like which character, like it's kind of spear and knives and maybe quarterstaff, axes and two-handed swords, longsword, bastard sword, short swords, swords and shields, everything that's crushing, mace, flail, whatever. He's short sword, arrow, and now he's crossbow. I have a cool crossbow I put on him. He's really powerful with it, much more than he was. And of course the mage has more long range stuff, but I'm almost always using the spells.
Something amiss?
So Yeah, I'm gonna reload.
Yes?
Because we're not gonna put points in there. There's no reason to go from 3 to 4. Well, there is, but plus 3 to it, plus 3 damage, plus 3 to it, plus 4 damage, minus 1 speed factor. So we get 1 damage and minus 1 speed factor, which is really not a big deal. So instead, he already has sword and shield. I could put a 2. What does it do? Minus 4 against missiles. That's kind of cool. That's kind of... I mean, this is better than the plus 1 damage. Yeah, let's go defense. 2-ended. And I could get any other things, but no, we're gonna go with that. Okay, that's it.
If I have to take another something amiss, here,
That's done.
here, immediately.
Now we need to go sleep. Pincushion. Pincushion? What is pincushion? In Baldur's Gate 1, you had all those damn T's with those. Pincushion is a... you become a pincushion. Is that this whole like tomato that you have like all the pins in there? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yep, okay. It's usually a little tomato, right? Not always, but that's always what I see.
I'll take care
My
of it.
wife has that. The peasant, I don't care. Not like it does anything.
Immediately.
Oh yeah, on this guy I've put this thing. So one of the reason I prefer using bows from crossbow is the fact that with bows you have 2 attacks per round. Crossbow you only have 1 or 1.5 maybe, but I think it's only 1. But this one has 3 attacks per round, and it's plus 3, so it's plus 5 tackle. Because crossbow have a natural plus 2, and arrows have a natural plus 1. So just a short bow, normal short bow, has a plus 1 tackle. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's it. So this is great. Gives me 8 tackle. He had like 12 with this. It was pretty crappy. 613. So yeah, before this it was... Well, these are plus 1 arrows. But holy shit, 17. Yeah, it was really crappy. And this is with plus 1 arrows. Oh, minus 5 tackle? What the fuck is that? What are these arrows? What? These are plus 1. Okay, so it was 12. That, like I said, 12, which is, man, that's all his attack. 12. We're at level 11, 12, so he won't hit that often. And what was the damage on that? 3-8. Like, it's pretty poor damage. Now we have, and I'm sorry. And we had 2 attack per round. I'm not sure if we see it there. Maybe we see it here. Not sure. No. But if we put this there, we have 3 attacks per round. And we do 6, 13, and we have 8. So it's like all good. This guy just became extremely powerful just because I decided to switch from arrows to crossbow. I don't know why. I never liked crossbow in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know why. I think because they're usually rare. I don't know. So does it say number of attacks? 3. Oh yeah, that's why she didn't get her plus. Okay, so yeah, he's at 3 attack per round. So he'll go through, and it's the same thing with him with the sling. The sling is 3 attack. Why 1? What? I thought the sling was 3 attacks per round. Okay, I'm completely wrong. The darts though is different. Yes, it's the darts. Sorry, the darts and the throwing knives are very fast weapons. 2 attacks. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I decided with darts with this guy. But now I'm using this because it's a +1, and I have a lot of. You have to buy so many darts. Yeah, that's the problem. It's the number of darts. They're rarer than just the bullets of the sling. You can buy that
I'll take care of it.
And usually in Dungeons and Dragons, we wouldn't care about the bullets. Just pick a rock on the, unless you're in somewhere there's no rocks. But usually pick a rock, boop, boop, boop. So the DM can sometimes say, okay, there's no more rocks. Like it's been like 100 times or 20, and fuck it.
I'll take care of it.
Like you're in a cave, there's gonna be rocks. I guess it's not balanced, so it should be crappy. Yeah, put a -3 taco on there. That's what I would do. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? I just came out of this. I was just explaining the... Oh, there's another thing I wanted to check is... The +1 wisdom. Fuck it, we're gonna give it to her. I don't know.
Can I help? I'll take care of it.
So this is the shack that teleports you to Heart of Winter. But since if we go there... If we go in there and we talk to this guy...
I'll take care of it.
You have returned.
We are ready and sorry. So it doesn't explain
I shall remain here until
what
you
we will
return.
see if we do this.
Mark well the passage of time. The storm draws closer with each passing moment.
Something amiss
He's still
here?
talking after the loading screen.
By Tempus, the vision speaks true. You are the heroes from my dreams.
Like, you should say that when you're higher level. No? I just bought MechWarrior 5! Too late, I stopped playing. If I ever, I will replay it on stream, I'm sure. You can jump in anytime, and if you want some help, if you're playing, just PM me, and if I'm available, I would jump into your stream in your game anytime and help you out and kill some, destroy some mechs. The vision speaks true. You are the heroes from my dream. Do I know you? What are you talking about? You must have us confused with some other heroes. Farewell. Do I know you?
Our paths have not crossed until this day. I am Yuldair, son to Rethric, elder and shaman to the tribe of the Bear.
Well met, Yuldair. What's this business about dreams and vision? What's your tribesman doing here in Kaldahar?
The vision is why I have come to this place. Tempus has guided me to you.
For what purpose?
This I cannot say. I know only that the storm of war darkens the skies of my homeland. My people are gathering in numbers greater than any have seen for generations. A king, both new and old, has risen to lead the tribes against the 10 towns. Already, the first snows of winter bear the dark stains of spilt blood.
Tell me more.
Wolfdane is his name. He was a great warrior from an elder tribe who was slain in battle on the eve of last season. Now his body has returned from death's halls to lead my people once more as king.
came back from the grave. What kind of undead monster is this king of yours?
Wolfdane's flesh is but a vessel, a borrowed tool. The spirit of the new king is much, much older than the form it now inhabits. It is said that the spirit of Jared governs his body. It is this claim that has fueled the fires of vengeance among my people.
Jira, isn't he the barbarian hero entombed beneath the temple of Icewind? Usually the expansion packs like Tales of the Sword Coast are so superior to... it's a shame that it's in Baldur's Gate, even though Durlax Tower is pretty great. It's quite small compared to Baldur's Gate itself, but it's so much better because they learned so much during Baldur's Gate. Now we can do it fresh and like do the same thing, but yeah. Is it the barbarian era too beneath the temple in Icewind?
The same. You know our history well. Now, after centuries of imprisonment, Jared's spirit is free and rallies the tribes once more in a common cause.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. Oh shit, I should have almost started this. We'll start the next stream with the intro to this. Because the whole intro to this thing is Heart of Winter, am I right? So I'm just guessing that there was no intro in Icewind Dale. We just start the game and that's it. Because that intro had nothing to do with Icewind Dale almost at all. But now it seems to be very relevant. Unless they really knew in advance that they were going to do this. But I doubt it. Now after centuries of imprisonment, Jared's spirit is free and rallies tribes once more in the common cause. There was an intro. So how do you see it now? I think you can't see it now in the enhanced edition? Because when you look at the intro, anyway, we'll look at that since this is just a read-out. And Jasper is free and rallies the tribes once more in a common goal. I see, so what can we do to help? If this Gerald was such a great hero, surely his cause must be just. So why are you here? The ghost of one of your ancestors is leading your people to war. Forgive me if I don't believe you.
You must understand. I have read the signs. Tempas will not favor either side in the coming battles. Both my people and those of the towns shall be haunted by countless deaths without honor. I have cast my spirit into the nether realm in search of a way to prevent what must not be. My vision quest led me here to find you. You are the answer I seek.
You mean if I finish Art of Winter, when I'll finish Icewind Dale, it'll be referred to? Because after you finish Icewind Dale, I think you even told me that you can't continue on and do Art of Winter. That's the reason I'm doing this. Because if not, I would have finished Icewind Dale and then do Art of Winter. I have cast my spirit into the nether realm in search of a way to prevent what must not be. My vision quest sent me here to find you. You are the answer. Okay, tell me again. What can I do?
You must come to Hengoro, to the great mead hall where the tribes have gathered. You alone can forestall the war between our peoples. Although I am certain you are the heroes of my vision, I fear you are not yet strong enough for the task
that's what
at
happened.
hand. Go forth and sharpen your skills upon the field of valor. When you've grown stronger, return here and we shall speak more.
Yeah, when you start the game proper, I'm going to quit the game. By the way, my game always crashes when I quit it. It's inevitable. Come on, just open up the thing. There you go. But at least it crashes when you go out, so it's not too bad. Oh no, you have to go here if you want to see the intro. So you do this. Oh, there you go.
They say that history is the greatest of all teachers, and the tales of past
Like this
deeds
whole
define who
story.
we are in the present, and what we shall be
Oh, you're right.
in the future.
There is an intro. There is a different intro into this.
Time. Within its swirling mists
Okay.
lies the
Okay, we'll look at that, but that intro to Icewind Dale refers to Gerard, refers to the tribes, refers to all those things. So when you finish Icewind Dale, it still talks about that. Plays into the ending of Icewind, nothing else from this. The story of Gerard Stone plays into the ending of Icewind, nothing else from this add-on. Yeah, but he was talking about... wasn't he talking about Gerard himself, that he was the undead king? Anyway, let's look at the Art of Winter intro.
time. Within its swirling mists lies the knowledge of all things, past and future, endings and beginnings. It is all here, hidden from view, waiting to be revealed to those who have eyes to see. Far to
Some
the
of the
north,
fucking subtitles.
beyond the wind-swept peaks of the spine of the world, beyond the realms of men who call themselves civilized, dwell a people whose way of life is built upon the gift of sight. Among the tribes of the Uthgard, the visions of a shaman serve to guide his people through the fog of an uncertain future. So it was with Yoldair, elder and shaman to the tribe of the Bear. For it was his visions that foretold the return of a slain king, awakened from the halls of death by a spirit consumed by vengeance. His vision carried him across the tundra to a place where men built their homes beneath an ancient oak with branches that stretched skywards to embrace the clouds. It is here that his vision showed him the faces of the strangers that would journey far across a sea of ice and snow. To the frozen north, these heroes would come, drawn into a twisted maze of shared destinies that would lead us all into the cold and terrible heart of winter.
Is the title of the thing? Is that it? Because the intro of Icewind Dale is so long. It's like 15 minutes of talking. It's cool. It's like good lore. It's very good lore. Very well voiced also. Like, I love that voice, by the way. That voice.
They say that history is the greatest of all teachers, and the tales of past
Who's that
deeds
guy?
define who we are in the
That
present,
voice is so
and
smooth.
what we shall be in the future.
In the future.
It is said that such tales shall, with each telling, illuminate us
Imagine
all
if that
with
guy
the light of truth.
was a bad guy.
I shall tell you
You would
of
never
such a
believe.
tale. It is a tale quite familiar to me,
Like so
for I have spent nearly a
good and
lifetime
wise
piecing
and-
it together.
But I think it's the voice that would read the text in Baldur's Gate 1 at least. That might be why I like it so much. It's kind of engraved in my mind. Okay, so Art of Winter.
Something I'll take care of it.
Talk to the
Here.
guy.
You have returned.
We're ready.
I am honored by your choice. The journey is a long one, and our quest is urgent. I shall summon the wind to carry us through the mountains and over the tundra.
We're gonna fly.
Know this. Should you wish to return to this place, it is within my power to bring you back. But walking upon the wind taxes one's spirit greatly.
Okay, I'll go back and forth like that.
It may be days before I can make the journey again. Now, are you prepared to depart?
I want a cutscene. Ah, come on.
Time. Within its swirling mists lies the knowledge of all
Why not?
things, past and future, endings and beginnings. It is all here, hidden from view, waiting to be revealed to those who have eyes to see.
I was too quick for the game.
Far to the north,
I didn't
beyond
thought they
the
would show the
wind-swept
cutscene.
peaks of the spine of the world, beyond the realms of men who call themselves civilized, dwell
I know, I just...
We have arrived outside the settlement your people call Lonely Wood. Of the 10 towns, it is the nearest to my people's homeland, and will no doubt fall first if my people heed Wolfdane's call to war.
By the way, if you just joined, I skipped that because we just saw it. So.
Now I must leave you, for I am not welcome among the homes of these southerners.
You're leaving? I thought you were supposed to take us to this mead all of yours.
Though we journey towards the same destination, our paths are not one. My place is at the side of my king. Already I have been gone too long. From here, you must go alone. The people of this town will know the way to the camp of my people. Travel swiftly and safely. We shall meet again when you stand before the council in the great mead hall.
Can I help? I'll take care of it.
Okay. It's like we're starting a new game right now. You can even start this game. You can start Art of Winter with like a pre-generated party, I think. Or you import your guys and they level. Ah, yeah, that's what they do. Or you can create your characters and they just put at the right level, which is kind of nice. Well met, stranger, on this damnable cold day. Who are you? My name's Cole Ryder. I work for the Galloway Trading Coaster. We're stuck here till this old barbarian business blows over. What do you know about Lonelywood and the barbarian threat? Nothing much. We just work around here. I think Raleigh might know a bit more. Are you Raleigh? What do you want? If you're looking for a ride, tough luck. We're not going anywhere. Who are you? I'm Raleigh Galloway, caravan master of the Galloway Trading Coaster. Me and my men are stuck here because of these idiots savages out on the Bremen's Run. What exactly is a trading coaster? It's a collection of businessmen who band together for mutual support. Unlike trading houses, coasters generally don't have much to do with family, just making money. What do you know about Lonelywood and the barbarian threat? I already said everything I know. The barbarians are on the Bremen's Run and they're not going anywhere. You want to find out more? Go ask the airy bastards yourself. It's just a few miles. Is there any other way out of Lonelywood? This time of year is what we Icewind Dale locals like to call winter. Look out on the lake. You get past the burial isle and the whole damn thing is frozen. Any other route is directly over rough land, no trails. Where are you headed? Tourmaline, not that it matters. Tourmaline, Easthaven, Goodmead, Dugan's Hole, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Suzel. We're not getting to any of them. Stuck is stuck. Wait a minute. What is Burial Island? It's the isle out in Mare Dualdon, where all the savages bury their dead war heroes. The locals avoid it as though Merkel himself charged a toll for admission.
Do you need me? Here?
Help! Help me please! My brother and I were playing and he fell down the well. I think he's hurt. Calm yourself. What's your name? What's your name? My name's Ellen Dunn. I dared my brother to climb down the well and he died. And he did. But he slipped and I heard him fall. Please help him. What's your name? I have no rope. I shall see if I can get help. That well looks too narrow for me to climb down. Perhaps I can lower you down to get your brother. Help. My father has some rope. Which house? It's on the far north side of town in the eastern corner, next to the woods. Please hurry. In eastern corner. Okay. Let's go there now. I'm Jemiah Smithson. I work for the coaster. Nothing. I have no information. I'm not from around here. You're pretty much dismissive. I don't trust you.
Immediately.
Who are you? My name is Emmerich Ock. Who might you be? I am Jade Oksana. Tell me, Emmerich, what is it you do for a living? I'm a bowyer for... Bowyer? Bowyer? I craft bows for trade with a few caravans that find their way, blah blah. What is your true calling? I am what you might call the caretaker of these woods. I keep an eye on the local hunters and lodgers to make sure that they do not take more than the forest is willing to offer. Your reverence for nature is commendable. I assure you, we have no intention of disturbing the balance of this forest. Good, and you can be sure that I hold you to your word. I may have lost the favor of the Forest Father, but I am still capable of looking after the people of this town. Forest Father. Forest Father is the eternal guardian of the forest. He's the god of all wild and untamed nature throughout Faerun. Priests and druids of the realm call him Sylvanus, though he is known by many names. Ever since the three brothers arrived in town, traffic in the forest has been out of control. Despite my best efforts, I've been unable to stop them. Now the Forest Father is punishing me for my failure. What makes you say that? 3 days ago, while walking in the woods, I encountered a great white wolf. Such beasts are very rare and are considered by some to be sacred protectors of the forest. In an instant, the wolf was upon me. I searched desperately for a way to escape, but the beast was relentless in its fury. Before I could react, it pounced on me, sinking its fang deep into the exposed flesh just above the collar. What happened? The weight of the massive wolf had pinned me to the ground, but I somehow managed to wriggle my left arm free enough to slip the dagger from my boot. Just as the beast's powerful jaws began to tighten around my neck, I buried the dagger in its belly. Did you kill it? No, but the cut was deep enough to save my life. The wounded beast ceased its attack and bounded away into the forest, leaving me barely conscious in the pool of my own blood. I should have died that day. I know that now. The wolf was the manifestation of the Forest Father's vengeance. The fact that I survived has only served to anger him further. That is why he punished me by denying his blessing. Barbarian. For the past week or so, droves of barbarians have been spotted moving steadily southward towards the 10 towns. It is much too late in the season for the tribes to be following the migration of the reindeer herd. I fear their presence here could only mean one thing: war. Know where it is? I noticed the eastern edge of the forest has been unusually quiet these past few days, almost as if something has driven the animals out. If there's a barbarian camp out there, it probably lies somewhere to the east of the forest, perhaps hidden upon the rocky shelves of Berman's Run. Down. Perhaps I may have been worthy of such role, perhaps I lost the fall. Okay. Sell. +1 stuff. Oh yes, bullet +1. Yay! It's pretty expensive. I have not much money. But that's for 20. Yeah, we should buy that. Yeah, there's a limited number of those. Yeah, we'll replace these. Oh, this is full. Fuck it. There you go. Even though he doesn't really use them that often. I just bought a bunch of bolts.
Name your task. Here?
Like before coming here. So now I need to buy +1 bolts. You +1 bolts. 40 though, that's nice. It's fine. Ammo belt. Yep. And that's it.
Something amiss?
You know what this game lacks? Short bows. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's my stuff.
I'll take care of it. Immediately.
Do we have new music here? No. At least not this. Or is it new?
I'll take care of it.
Welcome, travelers, to Golden Lodge, shrine to Wiki. I am Grand Sindar Quinn Silverfinger, but my friend just called me Quinn. What do you do here? Well, I do what all good priests of Woken do. I maintain relations with craftsmen in town, monitor trade, provide encouragement to enterprising businessmen. Is it common for Athling to become priests of Woken? No, it is actually quite rare. I joined the church because, unlike my plumpkin, I have the ambition and dedication to succeed at business. I was quite successful at the Golden Spires in Am. Why did you found a shrine in Lonelywood? Icewind Dale is one of the most remote areas in Faerun. I thought it was my challenge and duty to bring trade and commerce to this desolate place. I see a golden future in this icy waste. Healing service. Baldemar is probably ending the situation with the grace of the walrus. Why do you believe that? Baldemar is a country-grown man, simple as dirt. He likes to think he's above everyone else because he's got some coin. Someday I'd like to see a smart halfling come in here and show these bumpkins a thing or two about how to run a small town. There's nothing wrong with being simple as dirt. Without soil, we wouldn't be here. Oh, I wasn't speaking literally. He's just an idiot, that's all. He likes to think he's important, but he's just a representative of the smallest of the 10 towns. Marketplaces in Amdwarfisburg. Okay. Okay.
Yeah? Good as gold.
Oh, save versus spell. Yeah, I forgot about this. I had to remove that because I kept killing the guy in the
Here?
Arboretum. Oh, some cash and a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, you're full. We're now at 7. Tackle, pretty cool.
Do you need me? Immediately. Name your task.
Oh, it's a sling. Wins fancy sling +3. Holy shit. Well, you just got a bunch of upgrades. 8 tackle now. 6-9 damage. Pretty nice. Just for a
Something amiss?
mage.
Can I
come
help?
on.
Here?
Okay. Yeah, there was nothing else.
Here?
Trying to go to the east corner, so I'm guessing it's the top right corner of the map.
Here?
I need a hole. I beg your pardon? I digs a hole for you. I digs good. Good and deep, so there's no stink. Maybe some other time. Right now, we'd like to ask you some questions. Oh, this is the bathroom or the hot house. Questions. I know nothing. Just dig holes. You need a hole? Have you received any sharp blows to the head recently? Never mind. Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
He digs a hole, you poop. He buries the hole. I'm guessing. Because he's talking about this stink. And these looks like maybe graves. No? Maybe not. Looks like there's some grave here, 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 here. Some kind of slabs. Interesting. We can travel. I want to see the map. Ooh! It's beautiful! Wow, it's gorgeous. He's a gravedigger. Oh, okay. You got a magical one? Magical one? What magical one? Barbarian camp. No, we're not going there.
I'll take care of it.
I can't even... Okay. Oh, this is another level. I have a +1 bow, that's the only one I have. That's it. That's the only bow in the fucking game.
Immediately.
That I found. Maybe I didn't find everything, but... Like I found countless other things, like crossbow, longbows, composite bows, spears, daggers, a shitload of at least 20 daggers in this fucking game. I mean magical daggers. At least 20 swords, at least 10 axes. There's so many items. No, it's a longbow. It's a longbow. Short bows. They're really lacking.
Name your task.
Like I said, there's multiple bows of cool items from every weapon group, except the short bows. I don't know why. Short bows are really good, by the way. I love short bows. Incredibly good weapons. Maybe they're too good, so they didn't want to give you a short bow +2 with some kind of cool ability. I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be one here. And I might have missed one, but to have missed 2 of the bows? Even in the selling, even like they weren't selling any, because I would have bought it.
I'll take care of it.
Are you the guy? I just need to set this last piece. What are you doing? Trying to get this hoop to the barrel before the metal cools, but the damn thing's stubborn. There he goes. Trying to set this hoop to the barrel before the metal cools. Okay, okay. Continue around. Thanks the gods, I found your son fell into the well and needs your help. That's so well now strange. I've been worried if I had a son. I fear you met my daughter too much of an imp spirit in her for her own good. She was lying? She's been telling that brother in the well tale to damn near every visitor to Lonelywood for the past few months. By the gods, that girl been bringing out the furries in me since she was born. I see. You're telling me worried. That damn girl, she was supposed to have been home hours ago to help with these casks. You see her again, tell her to come home or I'll be the birch stick for her. Why do you let your daughter run around telling tales? I'll tell her to come home, but if you lay your hand upon her, oh well. I do want to say this, but I do want to ask that question. Let's go with the question. Let her, she's more willful than her mother. I barely have time to make ends meet, much less them both in line, but enough about my family if there's nothing else. It's my shop, I make barrels. You no business with me until you've traded words and gold with Baltimore. If you are what? One of the caravans? If you are, then you have no business. Haven't heard of Baltimore? You are new. Baltimore is Lonelywood's council representative. So what does the council representative have to do with you and I doing business? As council representative, Baltimore has taken it upon himself to represent all the tradesmen of Lonelywood in dealing with the caravans. There's no reason. He loves gold as much as mine. Any man, he saw an opportunity to get. Could you get out from Baltimore's influence and strike on your own? That will only serve to ruin me. The few contracts Baltimore tosses my way is all that keeps my family fed on the roof over. The moment I raise my voice against Baltimore's generosity, it will see to it I never see another caravan contract again. There must be room for bargaining. No, Baltimore prefers to settle matters quickly, quietly. He finds bargaining tiring, and in truth, he is poor at it. But don't take it at my word. The other representative of the 10th town know it as well. What do you mean? When the towns heard of the troubles with the barbarians, they sent their own speaker to deal with the tribes, rather than chance a war to Baltimore's diplomatic skills. When was this? Not long before your arrival. He was a tall man, a southerner like yourself, wearing fine clothes and a patch over one eye. He stayed with Baltimore for a few nights, then left. At first I thought he was a merchant, but he spoke to none of the other tradesmen in town, including myself. If he spoke to none of you, then how do you know he was from the 10th town? Well, I assumed. Why else would he be here? I don't know. What can you tell me about the barbarian threat? Rumors has it they're preparing for war. Their numbers are said to be great, but much more than the 10 towns can hope to defeat. If they fall upon us, the battle shall be a short one, but enough about that. But what might be if there's anything else? I came across Ailey at a town. Okay.
Something amiss?
Oh, let's do this.
I'll take care of it.
Let me save. But if you lay hand upon her, we shall hear of it. Yes, well, if there's nothing else. Like it does anything.
Here?
Did you find father? Yes, I did. And he told me you had no brother, Ailey, and that you'd best hurry home. I won't go. Let him make his stupid barrels all day because I won't do it. I hate it. I hate him. I think a young girl could find more amusement in playing pitch pebble and old man's crush and telling tales to strangers. Those games are for babies, and besides, there's no one here to play with except Purvis, and he gets mad when you pitch pebbles at him. There's no other children in town? There's just me. Father's always in the shop making his stupid barrels. Mother's always drinking in the inn. There's nothing to do in the stupid town. So we do the whole day. Surely you do not wander this town alone? Uh-huh. Sometimes in the forest too, but not much. Mostly just in town. By the well sometimes, or Purvis' shack, or I climb up the tree by the inn. There's a really good view up there. A good view of what? People in town, of the inside of the inn, and things. Things I can't tell you about. Secrets. Secrets? Like what? Secrets! Secrets! If I told you, they wouldn't be secrets. If you tell me, I'll give you a shiny gold piece. Oh, that's evil. That's almost evil, I don't know. Fine, I have secrets too, but I won't share them with you. Never mind then, can you tell me anything about the barbarians? Let's go with the gold piece. Let's buy her. Well, you can't tell anybody, but you know that old vagabond, Kieran? The one that bought the inn? No, but go ahead. Well, you know why he bought the inn? Bet you don't. No? Why did he buy the inn? Because it has a magic mirror. Uh-huh, it's true. I saw him step right through it. Well, I mean, he opens it first, but it's like he's walking right through it. Are you telling another tale? It's true, I saw him do it one night when I was chasing night flies outside. I saw him through his bedroom window. He walked into his room and opened the mirror. The mirror's a door. Perhaps I'll ask Kieran about it. Barbarians? Mother wants to leave because of them, but she always wants to leave. She says the barbarians are going to burn down Lonelywood. What does your father say? Father keeps telling her to be quiet because I might hear, but Mother doesn't care. I think Father doesn't want me to be scared, but I have ears, and I'm not dumb. Good view. Purvis for one, mostly because I wait for him to come out of his shack so I can hit him with briar cones. Sometimes he sits in the shack cross-legged for hours, all still like a rock. I have to throw stones at his door for a long time to get him up. Anything else? Well, those three mean half-head brothers, I used to see them going and setting traps in the woods. Even though Emmerich told them not to, they're going to get in big trouble when Emmerich finds out. Haley, do you know anything about the barbarians? Mother wants to leave because of Jagger. Who's Purvis? The gravedigger. He hasn't said much since he got here, but Father says he's buried dead people. When I climb the tree around here, I have a good view inside his house. How long has he been here? A couple of weeks, I think. Father says Purvis must be dumb as a rock. I think can make a living out of burying people in Lonelywood. Nobody's died here in years. Really? I have to talk to you again. Stop throwing. Who's Purvis? Oh, I thought there was something else here. Let's try the thing here. You did not. Don't argue with me, Ailey. Just don't throw briar cones at Purvis. I wanted to talk to you about what you've seen around town. Okay. No, let's go here. I like to uncover the map. What can I say? Young Ned. Hey mateys, how you been doing? The name's Ned, Young Ned. I be the sharpest sailor around these parts. Who be ye? I mean, my name is Jador, son. What do you do in Lonelywood? I row boats out in the great Mare Dualdon. I keeps my eye open for rocks and ice under the water. Some say I be the best sailor in Icewind Dale since my old uncle Jed. That's a nice boat you're working on. Oh, that be Celara. Tom named her after his dear dead wife. She aren't done yet, though. You mean she's not dead yet? When Tom finishes her... Oh, okay, this finishes her, the boat. I can take you out of the lake. The other boats are all just too small. I haven't heard much of the gossip. 3Ds be rubbing Emmerich's fur the wrong way. 3Ds. Aye, Dingbat, Dumbbutt, and whatever the other one be called. They be thugs, the worst kind of scum. Emmerich knows they be up to no good. Only a matter of time, says I. Okay. I'll take a break here and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back.
The end of the tunnel. Descent 3's fusion engine lets you move seamlessly from inside to outside. Crush your enemies, set them on fire, and watch them suffer. Match wits with robots that sneak up behind you, hide behind walls, and work in teams. The best multiplayer out of the box. Descent 3 is optimized for modem internet play. Descent 3.
The human race has grown at an incredible rate as space exploration and colonization have become a reality. Huge mining and manufacturing corporations compete in the pillage of the resources on the new worlds. It has become necessary for the corporations to hire heavily armored individuals to protect their investments. These individuals employ the use of a Corvette-class starship, providing living quarters and interplanetary transport for their planet runners. The Planet Runner was developed specifically for the purpose of navigating the harsh terrain while carrying the firepower of a light armored division and defensive strength of a small battleship. Capable of mass destruction, they are one-man armies.
Okay, we're back.
Can I help? I'll take care of it. Immediately.
Why, welcome to Lonelywood, friends. Your faces don't look familiar to me. Then again, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Name is Tom Farrell. Well named, Tom. Well met. I'm Jade. What do you do? I drink a lot of ale, mostly between tank cards. I try to earn a living building boats. Small boats, usually. Big ones aren't much use around here. Lots of ice, rocks. What about the boat outside? It's bigger than the others. Oh yeah, I've been working on her for quite a while. She'll be done in a while. Maybe then young Ned can take you out on the lake. Do it myself, but my eyes aren't too good anymore. I never pay much attention to nothing in town. I guess there's some political nonsense going on, but I don't give a hoot. Same goes for this barbarian talk. They aren't gonna do anything. Okay. That's it. Does he have a problem with me looking around his stuff? That's just a bottle of wine. Do I need the bottle of wine? Whatever. I'm gonna take the bottle of wine. I think I'm gonna take this. Really? Plus 2 bolts? Okay. I can put that in there.
Do you need me?
Did we go in there? Yes.
Immediately.
I think this is the inn I was talking about. It's the biggest building there is. Yeah.
Here?
Oh yeah. Must be stuff to do here. Let's do it. Can't you see? I bet I be into my cups. Who are you? I be Rohel Tunnelfist, a clan battlehammer. Who do you have the pleasure of being pestered with? It's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure is meet new friends, speaks your mind. Have you seen battle? Barbarian East. Well, me and the fellows were sent by the clan to scout the camp. Them savages spotted us and set us like a pack of dogs. We were backed against a bluff with nowhere to run. We knew we were trapped, so we had at them. If we were to die, we were not to die alone. All my fellows felt those savages' blades. I knew my time had come, and I steadied myself for their blows. Sudden like this deep voice booms, and he steps back. A giant of a man comes forward and glares at me. He has been 7 feet tall, and was wearing the marking of a king. He carried a double-bladed axe bigger than myself. He raised his axe and swings at me, almost had me too. He was so fast with the blade, I barely raised my shield in time to block the blow. Last thing I remember was my shield shattering and falling from the bluff. I woke up in a pile of broken branches in the trees below. They must have broken my fall. I bandaged myself up and limped into town. Been here ever since. Okay. Amber Dern, just Amber. Are you Tybalt's wife? Tybalt's wife? Huh. I sleep under his roof at times, but I am his wife. But am I his wife? In name only. Ha! May his innards freeze and his body be buried in one of his barrel. You sound like you bear little love for your husband. I bear no love for that scarecrow of a man. He dragged me here to the north to nowhere so I could try to make a few coppers, and I could freeze and die. What a fool I was. If your life here is such a burden, why don't you leave? You think I haven't tried? What do you know? The caravans are running now, and every man I bed promises to take me south and leaves me here. Are you willing to get away from your family and this town so much you would give your body to a stranger? And how many more do you plan to bed to leave here? Let's go with this. I would sleep with a garrison if it meant warmer climes and an escape from this frigid hell. Oh, okay. Have you no shame, woman? What happened to drive you to such a state? Your weakness sickens me. If you would escape, then you should have the strength to do so. If not, you deserve your fate. My husband, that fool, Tybalt, brought us here in the north, promising a bright new future. Now years have passed, yet he still labors in his shop. My daughter is a wild thing, more wolf than girl. It's not what I wish for of my life, and I would do anything to leave it and start anew. So you decided to become every man's thing in the hopes they can promise you something more? You are truly a fool to surrender yourself twice. Your presence here only harms your family. You should leave at once. It will survive and most likely prosper without you. Then you are the one who must change your life, and looking for others to change it will only dig you deeper. Yeah, I'll go with this. You don't know what it is like. You have an honest husband that does honest work, a beautiful daughter, and a home far removed from the mess of cities to the south, and you claim you suffer? I have no desire to speak of this anymore. I'm here about the... You talk nonsense. My husband makes coppers, barely enough to save from month to month, and my daughter is wilder than the barbarians. So your husband makes enough to save, and your daughter has the strength of a barbarian. How can you spit on such blessing? Go to your family. They need you, and you need them. It is too late for such thing. Too much damage has been done. Your place is with your family. It is not too late. Find your strength and go to them. I will try. This is all I ask. Farewell. We change lives. That makes sense with what she said. Huh. Do we want to see that?
Ready.
We're gonna take the paladin. Well now, aren't you a sight for tired eyes? A new face in Hollywood, and such a handsome one too. What's your name? By the gods, the smell of wine is strong about you, woman. Let your drink rest for a bit. Tell me your name. Okay, I think I would sample some as well, and whatever else comes with the wine. That could be arranged, stranger, provided when you leave only when I travel with you. Are you willing to get away from your family in this town so much you would give your body to a stranger? Oh, now we're back to the thing. Let's see this room. We got a reputation decreased. That's it. We bidded Embery in exchange for a promise to take her south when the snow lifted in the barbarians in the thread, isn't it? With the barbarian, with the paladin. That's awesome. Okay, let's talk to Murdoch.
Immediately.
What's this? Why, look here, Master Kieran. It seems that Lady Timora has blessed your coffers this season after all. This This hardy band of brave-looking souls will surely keep your kegs flowing well into the night. We haven't come for the drink. We are on urgent quest to prevent a war with the barbarians in these parts. Aha! A stalwart troop of courageous adventurers on a quest for honor and glory. I was once like you, full of fire and spirit. These days, I'm content to simply be full of drink. My name is Murda of Orkney, wandering bard and failure extraordinaire. Welcome to Lonelywood. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Recent going-ons, failure. Failure, you don't have high opinion of yourself? Oh, on the contrary, I acknowledge the fact that I've been highly successful at failing at whatever task I set before me. It is the reason why I wound up here, so far from Orkney. Perhaps you might succeed in providing us with a bit of information. How far away, Orkney? I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Orkney is a small kingdom that clings to the windy foothills of the Spine of the World Mountains. It lies upon the trade route, just beside the pass, several days' journey to the south. Although for me, Orkney is much, much further away than you could possibly imagine. What do you mean? I mean that I am destined to never again set foot within the borders of my homeland. I am dead to Orkney. Why, were you banished or something? The way you drink, I wish it won't be long till you're dead for the rest of the world as well. Indeed, though it is a banishment imposed by my own actions or inaction. A sad tale, oh my god. Please tell us. I'm afraid it's not a heart left in mind and listening to my... I'm gonna read it like quickly. Okay, then one doesn't want? Anyway. You can buy a drink in exchange for a tail. Ah, fuck it. There isn't much to tell, really. Lonelywood is the northmost of 10 towns. It is almost one of the smallest settlements in Dale. The folks that live here are mostly coming with weapon and equipment, the blacksmith. I think I talked to him. Priest, I talked to him. That's it. And the numerous reports of huge army of tribesmen moving southward into the Dale. I assure you the threat to the barbarians posed to Lonelywood and the rest of the towns is very real. Knows where's the camp. Why would they do that? Should we be preparing? If the barbarians set their gaze upon this town, I fear there is little we could do to stop them. When and if the attack comes, we'll fight till the end. However, with the mere handful of swords we can muster, it would be like attempting to halt an avalanche with a whisper. What about the other towns? Significant... no. However, you see the rugged dwarven gentleman at the table over there? I believe he might be able to point you in the right direction. Okay.
Something amiss? Immediately.
Western Gallow Inn. I am here in the proprietor of this fine establishment. Why is there a door hidden behind the mirror in your bedroom? Oh, that's the thing. Okay. That's the trials of the thingamajig. Shh, lower your voice, please. I've gone to great lengths to keep that room a secret. Behind that door are the remnants of a life I wish to leave behind. Do you understand? What do you mean? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe what's this all about? I see you won't be satisfied until you've pried the secret from me. Very well. If you must know, I'm in exile from an organization so paranoid and extreme that it would slay me for daring to break from the tentacular grasp. This organization is known as the Oath Tower of the Arcane, based in Luskan. They are a group of malefic wizards bent on gaining personal power at all costs. I quickly grew tired of their scheming and deigned to leave. Even now they search for me. I hide here in hope that they can lead me to life as carefree as those settlers. What do I get out of this? You can count me. In exchange for your silence, you have my eternal gratitude. In addition, I can give you access to some rare and powerful magical devices that I have gathered over the years. Let's see. Oh my. Oh my god. That's too much fucking spells. And I'm really, really sick of reading tonight. So, that'll wait. Every one of those spells will have to wait, I'm sorry. Fuck that. I'm sure there's some great spells, but whatever. Now we just need to rob a bank. Yeah, exactly. I just need to just sell a bunch. I have so much stuff I could sell. I'm just ordering it because I didn't have the money. But I guess we'll buy a bunch of stuff here. But it's all level 8. I'm not even there yet. So protection from the elements. Spell sequencer. There's nothing here that seems very like, oh yeah, I need that. Yeah, I have all the spells. I have that. Yeah.
Can I help?
Okay.
Here?
Questions. Your accent sounds strange. Are you from around here? You have a keen ear, my observant guest. I am from far south, from Titir, to be precise. However, I've always admired the rustic beauty of the northern frontier. Man? It was no man, it was a brutal savage, an half-ogre. He took pleasure in beating unruly patrons within an inch of their lives. Those who had the misfortune of truly upsetting the brute found themselves dancing at the end of a rope. Yes, they said that he was found abusing that dead tree out front as a sort of impromptu gallows. Back then the inn was known as Skeld's Place. However, it didn't take long for word of Skeld's cruelty to spread. Indeed, many a traveler that lodged here at the inn spent a sleepless night lying in a bed, listening to the eerie sound of the cold winter wind as it whistled through the frozen corpses dangling from the tree outside. However, that unfortunate business is all in the past. Skeld is dead and buried, and now I am the proprietor of this inn. The only legacy that remains of Skeld's brief yet brutal tenure is the established name, the Whistling Gallows. The halfling in here is... Okay, the halfling. I thought he was the halfling. Okay, no. The halfling. Oh, this guy.
Do you need me?
Okay. I
Here?
just saved. Let's talk to him. The name is Stubbletoe. Oh, Bart Stubbletoe. Let's move the heroes Icewind Dale. Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't have time for perhaps. Either you are or you aren't. What's it gonna be? Yes. Let have come a long way to find you. If you're in fact heroes, then I'm sure you'd be interested in undertaking a dangerous yet potentially rewarding mission. That is all. That is, after all, the sort of thing your heroes do, right? Sure, what's on your mind? It's a ruined castle I know of, not far from here. Men whisper that great treasure waits inside, guarded by fell beasts and devious traps. All who have entered have, well, died. Oh man, we have to do this. Is that like a Durlax Tower thing? Because Durlax Tower is fucking awesome. And I guess that's kind of puzzly. That's a very original story, friend. I suppose it's haunted too? Think you're so smart, do you? Well, there's a reason you always hear stories like this, because they're true. People say the castle just sucks people right in. They never come out again. Where is this castle? I can't tell you. I can show you though. Listen, if you come with me, you can see for yourself. Make some money, save a few people from an awful fate. Maybe some washed up bar will write a pretty good song. What do you say? I'll accompany you. Yeah, I won't do this right now. I just want to see. I just want to see it. It wasn't far. Where are we? It's a desert. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit!
May the gods have mercy on you.
How can I help?
Let's fucking death spell this shit. It didn't do shit.
Have them loaded.
You weren't joking. These two are stunned. Okay. These are RPs. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back here later. But I'm guessing this is even smaller than Art of Winter. Takes a while to solve the riddles. I'll check maybe the review. What do you think? Is it good? Is it not good? Should I play it? Should I put the poll on Discord to see if people want me to play it? Like, I feel the game is long enough, but I'm still interested in it. If I don't do it now, I'll never do it. You do this one. Oh, there's multiple? Trials. There's more than one. Maybe just do the first trial? Okay. If anybody has other recommendation, be free to not hesitate.
Something amiss? I'll take care of it.
That's interesting. What the fuck is that? There's the thing.
Can I help? Here?
By the way, I'm not the one who put it like this. The game, like, by default puts it like this. So I constantly have to zoom in if you want to see a little bit more. What is this? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait
So
a minute.
that's how it is.
Seven eyes. The spell conjures forth 7 magical orbs that float in a ring above the caster's head. Each eye has a defensive and offensive ability, though once either one is used, the eyes will lose its power. The powers of each eye are described below. Holy shit, that looks like a great one. I'm sure there's a catch somewhere. This orb protects the caster against mental attacks such as charm, emotion, fear. The eye can be expended as the level as the first level wizard spell charm person, bring a humanoid crystal under the control from one time. You expand the eye. This eye deflects the first physical damage attack that strikes the caster. This eye absorbs one manifestation of fire, electrical, cord, or acid. So it's defensive and offensive. This eye alts any one attack or effect that could... Holy shit! This should be a level 9 spell or 8. It's a little OP. It lasts 2 turns, which is a lot. Oh, okay. I recommend you do. You said no. When you just say no, and that's for everybody in chat. When you just say yes or no, for me or any other streamer, usually we have no idea what you're talking about. Even if we just said the thing, and you respond yes immediately, unless it's immediate, and I see it immediately. Yeah, you better respond like yes, blah blah blah, so we know what you're talking about. It can also be used. Wow, this is great. It's more of a defensive spell than offensive spell, because the offensive things is not great. It's like old person, that's cool. Shout, I guess shout is pretty cool. Ray of enfeeblement. This is poison. Lightning Molt. I don't even like that spell. Oh, there's a magic missile here with up to 5 depending. 1 for every 2 level of experience beside the first. That is true. Okay. It's pretty crazy. It's a good spell. Yeah, I know it's a good. It should be a 8 or, because if you compare it to other level 7 spells, these are level 7. We have Mass Invisibility, which is nice. We have Finger of Death. You just kill one person, but that's just one creature, and you don't necessarily kill it. Even if the save is, because there's a saving throw. Even the saves are the brush with death still affects 2d8, which is nothing. So it's good, but I don't like the saving throw aspect. Usually really good creature, really great creatures that you use those fucking spells on have incredible saving throws. So yeah, you could kill it, but the chance is like this. This is a good spell, but it's just Fireball. Well, it's a better Fireball. 15d6. The normal Fireball is a maximum of 10d6. Okay, so it's way powerful, but not as powerful that 7i thing. That's my point here. Acid Storm. That's another great spell, but again, 1d4 points of damage each round for 3 rounds, and if they go out of it, it still continues. If they save, it's half damage. Okay, I save versus spell every round. Okay, I guess it's really good spells. Okay, it seemed that starting at 7, 8, 9, we have like the great spells. I remember looking in the books and the Master's Guide, looking at the 9th level spell. I was like, oh, wow, woo. Never used it in a real campaign. There's no multiple. So you would say do the trial, but so you're saying to do the trials.
Do you need me? Immediately.
Yes.
So of course that spell, he's not gonna be able to use it, I'm sure. Oh yeah, he's the only one who can use it.
How can I help?
Yay. I can't learn it right now.
Name your task.
Whew, I'd like to do some fighting tonight. What time is it? Holy shit. Oh,
Immediately.
there's a thing there.
Me? So that's how it is.
Fuck it, we'll do that later.
Something here?
Yeah, but should I do them? Yes, yes, I should. Okay. Even if they're long and... Okay. I know you didn't look that enthusiastic about it.
I'll take care of it.
In another stream.
Can I help? Here?
Maybe I should have gone with my teeth, but whatever. We're almost done. Yeah.
What now? Like an arrow?
Do you need... I'll take care of it.
Hey? Good as gold.
Another one?
Name your task. Here?
Okay.
Immediately.
So, we talked to you. We talked to you, we talked to you, we talked to you. The girl is not there anymore. Okay.
Here?
Really? Okay, I do like that. I just wanted a little bit of fighting today, but... did I enter this room?
Immediately.
Spoke to your wife. I want to talk to you about your wife and daughter. It's obvious your family's troubled, Tybalt. Your work eats much of your time with little gain, and your daughter and wife suffered from the lack of fortune and neglect. My work and my family is my business. Now, if you have further preaching... Things should be different around there. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you tell me anything about the Bavarian threat? So we didn't want to hear about anything. She was the one who was able to be flexible. And
I'll take care
I
of
want
it.
to encounter their daughter. It's supposed to be a bear or something.
Immediately.
I remember having to
Something
fight
else?
some
Here?
barbarians when I entered the barbarian camp. I beg your pardon, but I do not recall giving you leave to enter my home. I suggest you leave here at once, or I shall be forced to call down my husband to deal with you. I've come to speak with Baldemar. Is he your husband? Firstly, yes, I'll never forgive my father for marrying me to such a churlish lout. If you could only see the deplorable condition I've been forced to endure as the wife of a second-rate businessman. Don't sound like you're happy. Very perceptive of you. I am the hapless victim of an arranged marriage. He's a cartwright by trade. He made his fortune by supplying caravan wagons to trading coasts of the region. It's lucrative. It doesn't build the wagons any longer now that he has been elected to serve as Lonely Wood's representative to the Council of the 10 Towns. Such menial labor is beneath his station. Well, he always is, upstairs in his study. There you go. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, like an arrow.
Can I help? Immediately. Immediately.
Come on, can't enter this. Maybe I should have talked to him before. Before taking the lever. Why, hello there. I heard there was strangers in town. Welcome, Beldemar Thurlow at your service. What sort of business brings you to Lonelywood? We are here to prevent a war between the barbarian tribes and the 10 Towns. Is it true that you still sit on the council of the 10 Towns? You've been informed correctly. I am the town's duly elected representative to the council. Why do you ask? The threat. I can tell you the situation is grim. The barbarians have raised an army and are marching against the 10 Towns. Our town is cut off from raid. We can expect no reinforcement in the near future. We've learned the barbarians have a camp nearby. You know where it is? I'm afraid I don't know anything. We heard about the one-eyed stranger that stayed as your guest recently. Is it true that he was a delegate sent by the 10 Towns? Why, yes, as a matter of fact he was. He stopped here in the Lonely Wood on his way to the barbarian camp. As a town representative, I thought it was my duty to aid his mission by providing food and lodging. I thought you said the town was cut off from aid. That's a good question. To be honest, I haven't the slightest clue how he made it through. He arrived alone, though. Perhaps he managed to slip past the barbarians undetected. He knew about it, and my memory serves me specifically asked if I knew the location of the camp. I do not. The delegate did not share that information with me. But we do. Somebody told us? Who told us? Okay, that's it.
Immediately. Here?
Digby. Oh, the 3Ds. Burp. Think I had too much to drink last night. Hey, what am I saying? There's no such thing, says my brother. There's no such thing, says my brother. Hey, who are you anyway? Who are you? I am Digby. I'm a trapper around these parts. Me and my brother catch all sorts of varmint, skin them, sell them. Of course, it's hardly now that Emmerich is poking around. What do you know about Emmerich? Emmerich is nothing but a gutless crybaby who likes to poke his nose where it don't belong. He don't like us trapping in the woods. I think he likes animals a little too much, if you get my meaning. What do you know about Lonely Wood and the barbarian threat? It's nice. All those barbarians send the animals this way. They run towards the lake and snap, into the traps they go. Real nice. The expansion and migration of humans can do much this for delicate bait. Yeah, whatever. A little trapping never hurt nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, okay. We can't talk to him anymore. Dougal!
Here?
I'm Dougal. Me and my brothers are trappers around here. What do you know about Lonelywood Barbarian threats. Don't know nothing about barbarians. All I know is this town is filled with washed up losers. More for that do-gooder Imric. Imric is a stranger who lives further towards the lake. He acts like he's the law around here, just a sniveling brat. Digby says if we catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more rabbits, we can have a party. Party, yeah! Dolan, I'm Dolan. My brother's name is Digby and I have another brother. His name is not Digby though. It's Dougal. Okay. Interesting, what do you do here, Dolan? I catch rabbits in the forest. Sometimes we catch elk too and some bears. Sometimes, one time, I caught Dougal. Haha, so funny. You didn't laugh though. Do you know anything about the... What do your brothers do? They help with the rabbits. They drink the fire water too. They don't let me have it though. If I do, they say I become a crazy bastard. Okay. So who's the law? The guy here? Near the lake. Underworld
I'll
map?
take care of it. Here? I'll take care of it.
It might be Underworld map. Our ranger's cabin. Did we go here? Maybe not. The door is open. We missed it.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, he's the he's the blacksmith.
Do you need me? I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Let's fight! You're not welcome here, Outlander. Away with you. I need to see you later. Ah shit, I'm gonna talk again. No one sees Wilfdene without good cause. What do you want of him? I wish to sue for peace. For his ears only. His ears only. Peace. Well, peace. I would hardly call them spineless simply because they have no taste for war. Yes, they are. Yeah, exactly. Disgusting. But what I expect of them, they shall live and die as with no honor. I'd like to see Wilfdene. Good. Oh, okay. I thought I was the only one coming. Only one character, but no, we're all coming. Oh yeah, we're not gonna fight here, at least not now.
I announce Wolfdale,
They're gonna send us on a quest.
blessed and guided by the spirit of Jared, once king of the tribe of the bear, now king of the tribe of the great worm.
That's another one of the voice actors that is also in Baldur's Gate. Just give me a second. Okay,
Son of Faengar the Fearless, slayer of the dwarven spy in single combat with a single stroke of his blade, slayer of the great bear.
Enough. Your words honor me, but they are wasted on these outlanders. They know nothing of our ways and must surely find such things tedious.
be honored to hear your deeds.
Then perhaps at another time you shall. For now, however, I would know why you have come before me.
Your announcer said that you were blessed and guided by the spirit of Gerald. What did you mean by that?
The one known as Wolfdane died and was laid to rest. As his spirit prepared to leave the shell of his body, he had a vision. Jared, the savior of old, appeared before him. He asked that Wolfdane join with him. He said that together they could return the tribes to their former glory. It was an honor that Wolfdane could not refuse. I awoke that day. I am neither Wolfdane nor Jared, but both joined as one. It is through me that the tribes have come together. And through me, my people shall rule the north once more.
Okay.
Now, I want to know why you have come to me. I was not aware that our peoples were at war. Perhaps the fact that savages have gathered at your doorstep prompted your visit.
I don't think of your people as savages.
Your people refer to us as barbarians, Outlander. In your language, does not the word barbarian refer to a savage, primitive people?
Yes, but I don't you.
Your personal view hardly outweighs the view of the 10 towns, whom you represent. Your people see that the savages have come calling, and immediately fear the worst.
With respect, fellow Wolfdane. Wolfdane. The tribes have gathered and attacked the 10 towns before. The people of the 10 towns wish to avoid any further future confrontation.
With respect? An interesting word for an outlander to use. Is this the same respect shown to us when the 10 towns stole our lands?
The 10 towns are small and Thunder is large. Surely there is room enough for... Well, perhaps because of the nomadic nature of the tribes, they didn't know they were taking your lands.
Our peoples have known of each other for centuries, Outlander. When the 10 towns decided to settle here, they knew full well what they were doing. You cannot claim ignorance in this affair.
10 towns are small and the Tundra large.
Room for all? Your civilization has spread across Faerun like a plague of locusts. To the east, west, and south, the land reeks with the stench of your cities. Here in the north, the land remained pure until your people discovered the fish of the lakes. Now your pestilence strikes here as well. What new discovery will lead your people even further into our lands? What other treasures will you steal from us? No, there will be no room for my people here. You will press on, driving us further north, until the land ends and the cold kills us.
It is not the intention of the 10 towns to drive people away. we could formalize a treaty with the 10 towns setting limits in any future expansion.
We have no interest in treaties or in setting limits. Instead, we will take back what is rightfully ours. Only then will we be safe. So you say, Outlander, but you know nothing of what you speak. My people have already been driven far from their ancestral lands. One only needs to look at a map to see the truth of my words. Our tribes once roamed freely from the spine of the world in the south to the endless sea in the north. Now, we cannot travel south beyond Kelvin's cairn without your leave. Fully half of our ancestral lands are denied us.
I cannot deny your words. I can only ask that our two people find some common ground. What if the 10 town were to concede some of the land back to your people?
Gift us with what is rightfully ours to begin with? Why should we accept such a proposal when we can take all of what was ours by force?
Because a war is a senseless waste of life. Both our people would suffer needlessly. Why not find some common ground?
Well said, Outlander. So, what common ground should we build this foundation upon? Would trade suffice? No. We are a simple people, with nothing that you would find of value. Cultural ties, perhaps? No. We are nomadic in nature, and cannot abide the confining cities in which you thrive. Spiritually? No. Even now, our most holy site, Jared's Stone, is denied to us, sealed away beneath an Outlander temple.
How then, the temple? Jared's Stone lies beneath the Temple of Tempus. Is he not your deity as well?
We worship Tempus, not Tempus. Your people have even gone so far as to change his name and deny us even that small link.
It's only a name. He's still the same god. He's still revered by both people.
So you feel names and titles have no value, Outlander? To us, a name defines us as a people and carries with it honor and respect. Yet you would dare to make light of it, even when a god's name is concerned. You insult us.
I've tried to reason with you, but you persist in twisting my words. Is there no way you can bring peace between our people?
If I believed you to be a delegate of the 10 towns that you claim to be, then we could come to terms. However, you are not what you seem.
What do you mean?
Look at you. Are armor and blades the trappings of a diplomat? I think not.
If I would have removed everything and come in naked, I'm sure I would have said that.
It is more likely that you are an assassin.
Or just say that.
Me, just like the last delegate sent by the 10 towns. You will find his head.
I'm not
then
an
you are a
assassin.
spy sent by the 10 towns to learn of our strengths and weaknesses. In either case, I cannot let you leave this tent alive.
Okay.
Stay your hand, mighty Wolfdane. These strangers bear our people no malice, upon my oath. I know this, for it was I who bade them to appear before this council.
I see. Tell me, Yoldair, why would you do such a thing?
Their coming was foretold by a vision. I have been to the other side, great king. The spirits have shown me these heroes and other images that speak the will of Tempus. If Tempus has called these strangers to us, then surely we cannot dishonor ourselves by slaying them within the hallowed halls of Hengoro.
Very well. If it is the will of Tempus, then I will hear more of it. Tell me of your vision, Yoldair. Why are these outlanders among our people?
I do not know. The vision was unclear as to what purpose they must serve, but it must...
Unclear? You dare to stand before me, speak the will of Tempus, and yet you are unclear as to what our Lord demands of us? How can you wear the mantle of a shaman if his voice does not ring true throughout your very being? I will hear nothing more from you, Yoldair. You have failed your people and me. From this day forward, you shall be exiled to the burial isle. Contemplate your failure until you join with our ancestors. As for these outlanders, I will not contest even the flawed vision of a shaman. If it is the will of Tempus that they live, then so be it. Remove them from my sight.
Hold, Outlander, you'll go no further than this. Wolfdean has ordered your death, and I'm to see it done. Is this an example of the honor of the tribes? Why has he ordered my death? I don't know. It's not my place to question Wolfdean. The shaman Yolder was banished to the Burial Isle. What will happen to him? The Burial Isle is a bleak place. He'll either starve, or the cold will kill him. Why can't you just leave the isle? The only way off the isle is by boat, and there are none. Were you to try and swim to shore, the water Why is he saying that if he's just gonna kill me? Where is the Burial Isle located? It lies in the middle of the lake near Lonelywood. It's some distance from the shore and can only be reached by boat. Is it your place to question the vision of your shaman? They are the voice of Tempos. Through their vision we know his will. I do not question the will of Tempos. The shaman Yolder saw my coming in a vision. He says I'm destined to some greater purpose. Yes, I was at the audience when he spoke before Wolfdean. It is the will of Tempos that I serve a greater purpose than attacking me is the tantamount to defying him. You are free to go, Outlander. Leave this place and do not return. I'll wash my hands of this affair. Very well. Okay.
Name your task.
Outside camp.
Here?
Who are you? And that's it. Wolfdean mentioned an assassin sent by the 10 Towns. What can you tell me about that? An Outlander came here claiming he was a delegate of the 10 Towns. He was granted an audience just as you are. The guy with the eye patch. During the audience, Wolfdean declined the man was an assassin horseman. Not a bit of XP? What did he do? Wolfdean tortured him. I witnessed what was done to him. Were it me, I would have admitted to anything to end the pain. What did he admit to? He claimed the council of the 10 Towns sent him and that the representative in Lonelywood had paid him. He died before he could say what he had been paid for. He was king of the tribe of the Worm. He was slain in battle, worthy of a king, and laid to rest in the Burial Isle. He rose from the dead and now claims to be possessed by the spirit of Gerard. Do you believe him? He called for the tribe and laid his claims before us. Our shaman questioned him at length and agreed he knew the life of Gerard well. How would he know if he were not Gerard? Level up.
Something amiss?
I think that's it.
I'll take care of it.
You're not far from the fighting. Fighting! Nope.
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Is he asleep?
Immediately.
Nah. We've been the barbarian camp. We know this delegate was an assassin that was hired by the council. We don't know that. We may think they think that. Let's just say before doing anything here. Don't be ridiculous. Who has been filling your heads with such lies? Drop the act. We know you're involved. Wolfdean had the one-eyed delegate executed. Before he died, he confessed to being a hired assassin. He's a filthy barbarian. Their kind cannot be trusted. Then why send a delegate to negotiate peace? No, I believe Wolfdean was telling the truth. I trust no one, least of all shifty bureaucrats that hide behind assassins. Even if these accusations were true, you cannot prove that I had anything to do with it. We'll see. After we've dealt with the barbarian threat, I intend to bring this matter before the council. Alright, it's true. An assassin was hired to kill the barbarian leader. But I swear to you, it wasn't my idea. They made me go along with it. Go on. Last month, the council met to discuss reports of a new barbarian king who was rallying the tribes to make war on the 10 towns. As usual, none of the towns could agree on a course of action. As a matter of fact, the meeting had to be adjourned prematurely to prevent arguments from escalating into fisticuffs. That same night, several of the council members, myself included, met in secret to discuss the matter further. It was during this meeting that the assassination plot was proposed. Of course, I was naturally opposed to such a dishonorable solution, but the others told me I had no choice. They threatened to use their influence to remove me from the council if I didn't go along with the plan. I was instructed to return to home at once and not say a word to anyone about the plot. They said that they would handle the hiring of the assassin and that I need only to act as the killer's contact in Lonelywood. Several nights later, the one-eyed stranger showed up at my door. He said only that he was sent by the council and he was in need of lodging. I was terrified that someone would see us together, so I invited him in. He seemed a decent enough fellow. We spoke a great deal that night, mostly about politics in the Dale, for I was too fearful to bring up the topic of the assassination plot. The next morning he left for the camp and I never saw him again. That's all I know. You've got to believe me. I didn't want to have any part in this assassination business, but I had no choice. The others would have ruined me. We believe you. However, you're not entirely blameless. You should have had the courage to stand up for what is right. Alright, we'll let you have the cook, but we'll find if you lied again. Boom. I suppose you're right. I've acted like a selfish coward. I should have exposed this treachery before the council when I had the chance. It's not too late to do the right thing. You are, after all, this town's duly elected representative of the council. You've got a point. I am still a council representative, and as such, I believe it is my duty to report this matter before the entire... God damn it, we just said that. This is fucking worse than Fallout 1.5.
Do you need me? Immediately.
I mean, there was a lot of, I think, useless phrases in there. Anyways. You said this was the first act. When's the act 2 and then the little narration? Is there none of that in here? Who leveled up? Ooh, the mage leveled up.
I'm here. If I have to take another step, my feet will fall off.
And that's it. Reduced by 2. Saving spell. Some spells? No? Oh, additional spells. Oh, yeah. Oh, him also. Oh, can do something here. So you have sword and shield, which is pretty much what he's using right now. Could use katana if you wanted to. Two-handed sword. Maybe we should put two-handed sword, you never know. Or this. Oh, really? And in your words, how many acts are they? Two-handed scimitar. Does anybody can use scimitar? Yeah, she can. Really? We're a third done? That's crazy. That's crazy talk, dude. That's impossible. Council letter. Maybe I should have read it before. Oh. Traveler's Rule. That's really shitty.
Your command?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I feel that's kind of cheating. Is that a ring I removed? Must have. Oh yeah, I had a double thing here. I lost all that. What was it? I'll have to maybe, but I didn't change anything on him. Yeah, there it is. Can cast double the number of. I think it glitched or something. Oh, is this double? Oh, it must be. Okay. That's cool that I removed and put it back in, and it kind of came back, and they're kind of used, but they're still there. I don't have to remember how many spells of which I have. So, oh, I didn't get the level up. Level up. Spell. Nah, no 8th level spell yet. Whew. More of this. Aura is always nice. We're gonna fight barbarians, maybe? Oh, slow. Yeah. Fucking love slow. We need more slow. Do you have slow? Since when do I have that? This is really good. This can be nice. Okay. Let's put this in just in case. I'm not really using any one of these. Old person. Silence. I already have it right there. Yeah. Oh, I have removed paralysis. I should use that more. Far sight can be useful. It's pretty nice. Bolt of Glory. Oh yeah. It's very good against fiends and undead. No level 7. Whew, sorry, this is long.
Here? I'll take care of it. Here?
So do we have a new place we can go now? I think we'll end the stream pretty much soon. I don't know. Where am I going right now? Nowhere. We're going nowhere. Let's look at the thing. Chapters. Holy shit! No, that's not. It's not right. Chapters. What the fuck? Oh my god! It's all in the journal. What's the latest? This is the latest. Yeah, he told me where it was. What? It's there. Oh, I need the boat.
I'll take care of it.
I need the boat. Yeah, maybe they should have put it there. Oh man, I always thought they sucked these journal thing, and I'm not really happy with what they've did with the quest and separating everything. Is it better? Not sure. Can you take us to Burial Isle? Wait, no, what we want to go there for? Only the dead could be on the island. It's very important. Let's go, not now. Okay, we can go right now. Okay, let's just save. Boom. Here would have been the cut for me.
I'll take care of it.
The loading screen of the act. This or when I exited the Laurel White. What is this? Ghost Shaman. We have Ghost Shaman now.
Yes, on it.
Something amiss? Immediately.
Where are they at?
Can I help?
You want a taste of this?
Yes?
Now we're getting tired.
Do you need me? I'll take care of it.
Orders?
I'm missing some spells here. Confusion won't work on them. Wow.
Name your text.
Was that a coincidence or was that a summon that he did that just finished? Yeah, they had some equipment on them. Oh, they're barrel wise, like in Lord of the Rings.
I'll take care of it.
I don't care about Winter Wolf belts.
Can I immediately?
Everything is right there for me for the taking.
Do you need me? Name your task.
Anyway, I think I will just save here and stream. This will be it for tonight. Just a little, little bit of combat. I need a little bit of combat today. I divide the axe by when you talk to someone important that moves the plot along greatly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna be another exposition dump like him. That's pretty crazy. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. This was the start of Art of Winter. And we'll have to explore this whole freaking island, which is pretty big. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot, and there's a cave right there, or some kind of hut.
Immediately.
Let's see, just for fun. Oh, there you go. Let's have some fun here. So yeah, good night everyone. Tomorrow I'll be starting... yeah, let's stop this. Tomorrow I'll be starting Evo Search for Eden on the Super Nintendo. A pretty unique game. It's not gonna be long like this game. But we'll see. It's kind of a... There's leveling up, you're evolving your creature, and you can decide what kind of creature you want to be. And this was before games like Spores or other games where you would evolve your creature. It's pretty basic, but pretty interesting. It's one of the first game of Enix, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow 8 PM Eastern Time, and for more Icewind Dale, that'll be Friday 8 PM Eastern Time. So now we are going to raid someone. We might raid someone I don't really know, so we'll see how that works. Oh, Neo Venom's playing Gabriel Knight. Oh, we're gonna raid Mister here. I'm gonna raid him just because he's playing Gabriel Knight. That's my gift to you because you're playing Gabriel Knight, and it's one of the best point-and-click adventure game ever, if not the best. Oh yes, I said that. Good night, Dave. Good night, Count Wolf. Good night, Bass. Good night, Bass. And good night to everybody else that's watching. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate that you're here. And I will leave you to Neo Venom with some Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. No? God damn it. There you go. That's it. Have fun, guys. Peace.